On a seemingly ordinary Monday, April 28, 2025, disaster struck the Iberian Peninsula. A massive power outage swept across Spain and Portugal, plunging millions into darkness. The outage, which began midday, brought daily life to a standstill. This unprecedented event caused widespread disruption and uncertainty for the approximately 60 million residents affected. The outage paralyzed transportation networks. Train services ground to a halt, stranding an estimated 35,000 passengers across Spain. Subway systems in major cities went dark, leaving commuters searching for alternative ways to navigate. Airports resorted to backup generators, leading to flight delays and travel chaos. Communication networks collapsed, isolating individuals and families. Phone and internet services became largely unavailable, severing lifelines for many. This lack of communication amplified the sense of confusion and anxiety as people struggled to connect with loved ones and access information. The power outage's impact extended far beyond transportation and communication, reaching into the very fabric of society. The Iberian Peninsula faced an unprecedented challenge as darkness descended and uncertainty gripped the region. The power outage's ripple effects were felt across all aspects of daily life, creating a cascade of disruptions. Financial transactions became nearly impossible as ATMs went offline and electronic payment systems faltered. Without access to cash or digital payment methods, businesses and individuals faced significant challenges. The outage extended to everyday activities, turning routine tasks into logistical nightmares. Gas stations were unable to operate their pumps, leaving drivers stranded with empty tanks. Offices were forced to close, disrupting businesses and leaving employees idle. Even leisure activities were not spared. The Madrid Open tennis tournament, a major international sporting event, was suspended as the power outage rendered the courts unplayable. The disruption to such a high-profile event highlighted the outage's far-reaching consequences. The power outage transformed the bustling streets of Spanish and Portuguese cities into scenes of confusion and frustration. Traffic lights blinked out, leading to traffic jams and near misses. The usual rhythm of city life was replaced by an eerie silence, punctuated by the sounds of generators and the murmur of worried conversations. As darkness enveloped the Iberian Peninsula, essential services struggled to maintain functionality. Hospitals and emergency services relying on backup generators faced immense strain. Medical equipment functioned intermittently, and emergency rooms overflowed with patients seeking assistance. The power outage underscored the vulnerability of critical infrastructure. Without electricity, the systems that underpinned healthcare, communication, and public safety were severely compromised. The situation highlighted the urgent need for robust backup systems to mitigate the impact of such widespread outages. Government buildings were not immune to the chaos. The Spanish parliament, forced to shut down due to the power outage, symbolized the disruption that had gripped the nation. The outage presented an unprecedented challenge to governance and emergency response. As the hours passed, the true extent of the power outage became horrifyingly clear. The Iberian Peninsula, typically a beacon of modernity and efficiency, was grappling with a crisis that exposed the fragility of its infrastructure. The situation demanded swift and decisive action from both the Spanish and Portuguese governments. In the face of this unprecedented crisis, both the Spanish and Portuguese governments took immediate action. Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sánchez addressed the nation, assuring citizens that restoring power was the top priority. He pledged a full investigation into the cause of the outage, emphasizing its unprecedented nature. The Spanish government mobilized the army to distribute generators to critical facilities and vulnerable populations. Efforts were made to import electricity from neighboring countries, including Morocco and France, to supplement domestic power generation. Portuguese Prime Minister Luís Montenegro echoed Sanchez's sentiments, expressing solidarity with Spain and vowing to restore power as swiftly as possible. The Portuguese cabinet held an emergency meeting to coordinate the response effort, and additional police officers were deployed to maintain order and assist citizens. By late Monday evening, there were glimmers of hope. Spain reported recovering approximately 50% of its power, a testament to the tireless efforts of engineers and technicians working around the clock. While the investigation into the outage's root cause continues, the focus remained on restoring normalcy and providing support to those affected. As the sun sets on this tumultuous day, the Iberian Peninsula faces a long road to full recovery. The events of April 28, 2025, serve as a stark reminder of our reliance on critical infrastructure and the importance of robust emergency preparedness.